Greetings, YouTube. Welcome again to the Chapters from Notes channel. Now, some of you are thinking this isn't Saturday, and it isn't, because this is not a Saturday video. This is not about a chapter or chapter selections, or indeed asking you for more random ideas. This is a video in order just to help out a few people. A couple of issues have been raised, and I felt a need to try and deal with them, because perhaps I haven't been clear enough in a few other places. And it's fair enough. I mean, I've only uploaded 2 videos and you've only got sidebar information. It gives the basic idea, but maybe I can give you some help. Okay, firstly, there's a couple of people who have been saying things to me like, I haven't got the plot, so I don't know what the chapter suggestion to be, or how can I make a suggestion when I don't know the plot? How can I make it when I don't know what it's about? What is the story about? Let me just say to those people, that's the whole point. You don't know what the story's about, and even when you do, which you will do on Saturday, I don't want you to suggest based on what you know. What I want you to do is just suggest random stuff, because random stuff is good, because it challenges me. That's what I want. I want you, the audience and the YouTubers, to challenge me, the writer person, to try and make something very, very weird out of the stuff that you've given me. Because you're going to give me all sorts of weird. I mean, let me just read you some of the ones that weren't selected this week. Weird it is. Murder on the Ornament Express. Carbon-based life forms apocalypse. Why are the chimpanzees having so many babies? Okay, those are just 3 examples. And thank you, Chris the Jedi, 19 Becky 87, and Roptar for those 3. But yeah, it's just, I mean, randomness, that's what I'm looking for here. I'm trying to be challenged by you, your weird suggestions, to make me think and make me write in an interesting way. So I don't want you to think about the plot. I don't want you to think about that. I want you to just think of weird stuff, or normal stuff, but, well, stuff that will challenge me a bit. So it can be weird or normal. It doesn't matter. Just, it doesn't have to be related to the plot at all. Okay, so that's clearing that up. Nothing, don't worry about the plot. That's my job. Your job is to make the plot weird and interesting. Okay, the second question is a bit more serious. I can't think of anything. People are lacking inspiration. Now, this is fair enough. It's a bit of a difficult task. Sometimes you can't just think of it. I mean, I know there's lots of very creative people out there, but there are some people who aren't terribly, well, or aren't perhaps naturally creative. So they may need some helping along. So let's just give you a couple of models for ideas. Okay, firstly, there's a model that's quite useful. You put the, and then an adjective, and then a noun. Or an adjective, or just not necessarily an adjective, because an adjective is generally a describing word, but there are nouns that are describing, so like colours, for example, red, blue, yellow, etc. So, to give you an example, let's have the rowdy jackhammer. The descriptive object. The noun adjective. One simple model you can use. Or perhaps just 2 adjectives or 2 nouns together. So the duck and ball, the pen and the, I don't know, glass. I'm just looking at objects around my thing and trying to come up with inspiration. But that's what you can do. And there are other ones. I mean, like random weird questions. Where is the last train to Rochester? I just completely made up that place name, but that's the point. Completely random stuff. Or, how exactly did you find this egg? Or, I don't know, why are you holding that hammer at that angle? I don't know. These are just some ideas, random stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, let me just give you some other inspiration from some of the other things people have said in here. I'll just read you a couple of things. Let's see. Low battery. Power to the peas. She whispered in the wind, forget me. Sex, drugs and a lot of dirt. It all seems so simple. The black planet. That's actually another one of those noun adjective ones. Noun adjective. A first encounter. Just simple phrases. Maybe even phrases twisted. Actually, there was one guy who sent me a couple of twisted phrases, like a sheep in wolf's clothing. That was one of them. So yeah, ideas are all around you, really. It's much easier to get suggestions than you think, particularly when you're not considering what's the plot. That's the point. I don't want you to think of the plot. Don't think about the plot. Let me worry about the plot, and you do the weirdnesses that I have to fit the plot around. So yes, I hope that helps you. Thank you very much for your time. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.